welcome to Kerry's Cards. Today I'm going to make a very quick addition to little notepads that I've picked up from, dare I say, the A-word Amazon. Some little notepads that are a bit boring at the moment, but we're going to jazz them up and make it a little bit prettier to use on a day-to-day basis. It looks a bit nicer on the work surface than just the way it is. So let's get crafting. I've pre-cut most of the stuff that we're going to use. I'm going to use the Charming Sentiments and also some of the nice new ribbon that we've got here in the Misty Moonlight colour. I'm teaming it up with the Pecan Pie card, and this is measuring 4 inches, just slightly wider than 4 inches by 6 inches in terms of width and length. And then I've scored it already at 1/2 inch there, so it matches up with the score line at the top there. Oh, sorry, the black at the top there, because what's going to happen is this is going to be a flip up from there. So I'm just going to use my normal glue. Make sure there's plenty on there because we don't want it to come off. And that's the first thing I'm going to do, is pop that on there. Line it all up. So just really making a front cover for the notepad, really. You could use double-sided tape if you wanted to. Then the paper I'm going to use today has got the coordinating colours in. It's from the Les Shops. I've cut out lots and lots of little pieces of shops as we've gone through from the papers that I've got left. As an example of some of the cutouts I've been doing. But I'm just going to use this side now to create the topper because I quite like the style of this. So we're going to cut this at 3 3/4 by 5 3/4. 3 3/4 by 5 3/4. A little edge round. Let's pop that one down. Put that so it's nice and symmetrical. Paste it down. Then this is a little piece of Misty Moonlight that I've got. It is 2.5 inches by 3 3/4. And then I've just taken one of the dies that's in the sentiment dies that matches. Let's bring it into shot. So it's the sentiment silhouettes. So it goes with the Charming Sentiments stamp pack as well. Lots and lots of dies to choose from, but this one I thought gives a little bit of extra dimension. So I've just run that through the embossing machine. And now I'm going to make sure that when I put it on, we need to bend it up where the bend was that we made. Okay, there we are. It's not stuck quite right there. Let's put a little bit more in. And that. Make sure it's adhered properly. Okay. Then I'm going to just put a little bit of glue on, and this one I'm going to pop a jaunty angle, but make sure that it doesn't hit the top bit up there because we need it to still fold open. And then I'm just going to pop this shoppy on here. I've already Fussy cut out. And bring it down a bit. Now, pop that on there, so it's already looking a little bit smarter. And then I'm going to take some ribbon and I'm going to pop some double-sided tape along the back on the inside there to hold the ribbon in place. Okay. Peel that off. And I normally use about 18 inches when I do projects like this. So let's go to about there. Fold it over. and tie it in a nice little bow at the top. And pop it on this side. Fingers and thumbs. Notice I haven't cut it yet because I don't want to cut too much ribbon. So that should be just right. Might be a tad long, but just make that a bit smaller. And then here I'm going to pop down this little bit with some 3D foam pads. Pop that down there, and then I'm going to use one of my sentiments, this small one. I think I'm going to use What's New. I don't know how you store your stamp pads and stamps and stuff. I tend to, if I do too many, I always cut more than one out and then just store them in the box. So if I want to make a quick card, then they're all ready. Line that up. And this, I'm going to just eyeball it and cut about there. Oh, don't like that, it's up too high. So I'm going to use the other side of the card, aka the emergency side. Let's just line that up a little bit better. A little bit better, and let's pop that in there. Glue that one on. And there we have a funky little notepad. Pop that all out of the way. And what I can do with the ribbon, the reason I've put the ribbon on there is if you wanted to store a pen, just slide on the top like that, so you have a pen handy all the time. And then there we have our notepad. So, see if you have a go yourself and let me know how you get on. Here we are.